most talk about is the achievement gap. And when you find people low achievement, students low achievement, it's correlated with income. And those schools, first of all, they're underfunded because we have unequal distribution of property, and they tend to be in low property districts, so they have funding difficulties to begin with. But the biggest problem is what they're bringing in the schools from the streets, situations of poverty. Now, we have a good program at Syracuse called Say Yes to Education, which deals not only with education and tutoring and mentoring, but also with the problems out in the community. And if we really want to get to the achievement gap, we've got to deal with the poverty problem. The schools themselves, we need more equitable funding formulas. The campaign for fiscal equity cases have mandated that. The state has not followed through. We need to do that. It would be better to fund the schools through progressive income tax at the state level with a fair distribution formula than a property tax which is unequally distributed. Property originally was designed to protect property, fire protection, police protection, not schools so much. So we can do with the funding. I think the wrong direction is what we're getting from the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. Race to the top from Obama's No Child Left Behind from Bush on steroids, high stakes testing, mayoral control instead of democratic accountability from elected school boards. Cuomo's meeting with hedge fund operators who want to invest in charter schools. There's a $400 billion public revenue stream, and these people are not investing in new enterprises. They're trying to capture our tax money. And you can see that in Chicago, where the Commonwealth, the Renaissance 2010 plan, which was the educational reform plan that Arnie Duncan administered before becoming Secretary of Education. It looked, it was advertised and sold as an education plan, but you look back, it looks like a real estate plan, because they use the high stakes testing to cut down, shut down schools in good locations. They redeveloped the real estate property. It's been a real estate development plan. So we got to be wary of profit interested vultures trying to get their teeth into our school system. That's what the charters are about, that's what mayoral control is about. So that's the wrong direction. We need to go more with community control, parent-teacher involvement. Think of the freedom schools and the civil rights movement that got illiterate people interested in education because they dealt with things that were relevant to their lives.